Hey, what is up, guys? This is Tricky here from Haz, and as you can see, my clan, I'm in HazWarz right now, and it's different from Haz. Well, not really, but it's another form of Haz that we created because in Haz we had people farming and doing the war, and it really wasn't working out because some people didn't want to do the war and some people did, and it just made all kind of confusion, and people wouldn't attack, and then everybody was arguing. So we decided to make a second clan. One will be strictly war, and one will just be strictly like farming or doing whatever you want to do, just kind of like a relaxed thing. So we kept Haz as the relaxed clan, and then this is like the strictly war clan, and you can just flip back and forth whatever you want to do. Right now we're up to 11 people. We're trying to keep it pretty much on the lower side, so we don't have like 50 people versus 50 people, because that gets kind of ridiculous doing war with. But 10, 15, 20, 25, around that area, we're going to have about that many people doing the war. Anyway, I'm going to go show you Haz still. Haz is still running and doing well. We have 25 people in it and 12,000 trophies. We did drop a lot after a lot of us left, because it was mostly our higher guys that left that came to the war, but we keep flipping back and forth to farm and do the wars and all that. So anyway, we had 2 wars so far in this clan, and we won both of them. But the first war I wouldn't really consider a war, because the other clan didn't even attack. They actually disbanded their clan as we were in the war, so there was only 2 people, and they decided not to attack. So the second one, they did attack, but after we had a bunch of stars on them, they decided not to keep going with it. Or so I assume so, because they only have 14 stars, and they weren't really attacking through the whole war. So anyway, I'm going to show you our most horrific attacks and defenses. So here's Steven's attack. Pretty much during this attack, he used Go Wipe, and he was attacking, I believe, their 3rd, maybe 4th best base, and he started from the northeastern side. He started with archers to lure over the Archer Queen, but then after she came over, he really just didn't stick with it, which I don't understand why. He should have kept luring her over and take her out and take out the clan castle troops, but instead he just went with his Go Wipe. So he sent the golems in first, he sent in the wizards, and then he sent in wall breakers to break the wall. Honestly, I think he could have taken out the clan castle troops and the Archer Queen and the Barb King first to make it easier on himself. He wouldn't have lost as many things, and his golems wouldn't have lost as much damage already. And then when he sent out his P.K.s, he sent them out too early, so now they circled the outside of the map. So, I mean, he still had a pretty good raid, but he could have had 100% on this base, but the way he placed his troops and stuff, it just didn't work out for him. So this attack was kind of a fail, because I mean, he didn't get the 100%, but he still did get the 2 stars, which is what we needed. But 3 stars would have been a lot better. But as you can see, his Barb King and his P.K.s are going around the outside still, and they still didn't go to penetrate the base. And his defenses are just hitting his wizards and his Barb King that he has that actually just got inside the base now. And the defense, they have their Barb King left still, which is level 7. It just died, but like if he would have placed these troops a little better, he probably would have easily 100% this base. But he kind of messed up on the placement of the troops and got it so that then the P.K.s walked around the outside. So as the last 25 seconds here end, it's pretty much just him getting a little bit more of the outside things before the time runs out. And actually his troops die, but either way, it's just a couple things on the outside before it dies. Let's see, 7 seconds. Alright, so as you can see, he used 4 archers, 2 golems, 19 wizards, 5 wall breakers, his Archer Queen, 3 P.K.s, his Barb King, and then he used 2 rage, 1 lightning, and 1 jump spell. Now, I mean, he got 79% and 2 stars, which is what we need in the war, but 3 stars would have been possible there. That wasn't it wasn't out of the question there, but he could have had it. He just has to modify his attack a little bit better there, but otherwise that was a pretty good attack by him. Now I'm going to show you the most heroic defense that we had by 135 Ryan W. Now this attack that this guy did on him was kind of weird. I mean, he started off good by bringing out the Clan Castle troops and the Barb King, and he actually lured him all the way out to the corner and took him out to start the war. Yeah, I'm going to put this in ×2 so you can see this. He brought him all the way out here and took him out with barbarians and archers. And then after this, he brought out giants to try to penetrate the base. And then he also brought out wizards and archers. And then he also brought out a dragon, which kind of confused me because now he's using like pretty much everything. He used barbarians, archers, giants, dragons. He just really didn't have a theme going on here. He just kind of brought a bunch of troops and just sent them out. He didn't have like any strategic method besides taking out the Barb King and Clan Castle troops to help, like, not just have his troops get destroyed by him. So this pretty much sums up the defense here, that it was pretty much an easy defense because all he really used was archers and wizards. The giants didn't really do much, and he had a level 1 dragon, which really didn't do much either. He didn't even get to the town hall, and that ends it right there. 9 barbarians, 100 archers, 5 giants, 9 wizards, and 1 dragon. So I really don't think that was a good attack at all, but I mean, it was still good that he defended against it and kept him to no stars. It was close, 49%, but he kept him to no stars, so that's what we needed. So just to wrap this video up with, I just want to show you that my base has gotten a lot better, and there's a lot of people in the clan that are getting a lot better. As you can see, Zumba, in a minute I'll show you, he got to Masters League again, and he's been up there for a little while now. The last video that I showed you, he was in Crystal, just kind of hanging out in there, and now he's up with the big boys in Masters. So congrats to him, and if you ever talk to him or join the clan, just congratulate him, you know. It's always nice to have people congratulate you for getting to Masters, because that's pretty hard to do. I mean, he does have max troops, so it's not as hard for him, but it's still something to be proud about, you know. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.